Hello lock lovers, it's Fly Old Guy here. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope you all had a good Christmas New Year and hope you got lots of presents from our favourite providers. But just got a bit of an excitement today because yesterday my 12-year-old son came home from school and said to me, Daddy, I found a padlock and I'd like you to pick it on camera straight off. No planning or anything like that. Can you do that please? I said, yeah, sure, no problem at all. I'll take a look at that. Hoping against hope that it wasn't a neighbour's discus or an asset abloy or something ridiculous like that. Anyway, I said to him, show me the key first of all. So he did. And, oh, hold on, that's not going well, is it? All right, SpongeBob. Here's the key. Behold, the key to the padlock. Come on, focus camera. There we go. Look at that. That must be, 3 wafers. I don't know. 2 wafers, I suspect. Possibly even just 1 wafer. So I thought, oh God, what's the lock like? Well, this is the magnificent beast which this key fits. Look at that. Just feel the quality of the machining there. And there's just no slack at all in that lock. And then you just go, that's it. And we're open. Well, I can't resist the challenge. And so, first of all, I looked down the hole there and I thought, what can I use to pick that? And I tried all sorts of things. I tried just with a normal hook, pop that in, but and you can feel the lever, but in order for the hook to turn round, it has to be smaller than the hole. And because it's smaller than the hole, it doesn't really get a purchase on the levers at all. You can't really get anything in there. So I thought to myself, well, why not try something else, like a little bit of a DeForest diamond, or I think what they're called, and try that one again. But again, we had the same problem. It's just wouldn't quite. Pardon me. Yeah, Christmas. I got bronchitis. Then I thought I'll try the tension wrench. That didn't quite catch on there. Oh no! Come on, you sod. No. So you can't bypass it. Sorry, you can't shim it because there's nothing to shim. Because all it does is the hasp just goes down into the lock body. There's nothing in there. So in the end, I made myself a bypass tool. And if we pop that in there, this way around, so you see that the hook pointing up, and pop it in there. Now, I have done this 4 or 5 times before I started filming, and naturally, of course, now I've started filming, I won't be able to pop the lock at all. But we just wiggle it around in there and try and catch. I think it is a wafer lock. It's difficult to tell. But I suspect it probably is. You try and wiggle it around and try and get it on the actuator, and it's a bit of a sod. You've got to try and put it in 2 or 3 different ways, and eventually you get through to the back and you get to spring the lock. But it's a little sod to get in there, and you try and get that back in there to push it in. See, if you measure it, I'm actually getting as far into the lock as I need to. You just got to catch the lever inside the lock just right. Otherwise, it won't go. And trying to get that to happen is miserable. But we get there eventually. And we turn it. I'll just go a bit mad and just wiggle it. There we go. Hold on. Oh, we got something there. There we are. Thank heavens for that. That is a surprisingly challenging tiny lock because it is a tiny hole and there's only one lever or actuator or wafer in there, which is hard to get hold of. And as I say, you have to make your own tool because it's so massive for what it is. There's just actually, in fact, I can just see the beginnings of a wafer in there. But that was a fun, interesting little challenge, and I got to make myself my own tool to bypass that, and you never know, that might be useful for something else. Anyway, hope you've had fun, hope you've enjoyed the video. Didn't go on too long, it's only 4 minutes odd this time, but Happy New Year, have a good year, keep picking, and if you like this video and want to see more like it, please subscribe down below, and don't forget to hit the bell as well. Thank you very much, and best of luck.